Old Mother Goose. Drawings by Frederick Richardson, adapted by Frank Haynes. Old King Cole. Old King Cole was a merry old soul, and a merry old soul was he. He called for his pipe, and he called for his bowl, and he called for his fiddlers 3. Every fiddler he had a fine fiddle, and a very fine fiddle had he. Twee, twiddle, dee went the fiddlers. Oh, there's none so rare as compare with King Cole and his fiddlers 3. This little pig went to market. This little pig went to market. This little pig stayed home. This little pig had roast beef. This little pig had none. This little pig cried, wee, 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 all the way home. Little Tom Tucker. Little Tom Tucker sings for his supper. What shall he eat? White bread and butter. How shall he cut it without a knife? How can he marry without a wife? Old Mother Hubbard. Old Mother Hubbard went to the cupboard to get her poor dog a bone. But when she came there, the cupboard was bare, and so the poor dog had none. She went to the baker's to buy him some bread, but when she came back, the poor dog was dead. She went to the joiner to buy him a coffin, but when she came back, the poor dog was laughing. She took a clean dish to get him some stripe, but when she came back, he was smoking a pipe. She went to the hatter's to buy him a hat, but when she came back, he was feeding the cat. She went to the barber's to buy him a wig, but when she came back, he was dancing the jig. She went to the seamstress to buy him some linen, but when she came back, the dog was a-spinning. She went to the hoister to buy him some hose, but when she came back, he was dressed in his clothes. The dame made a curtsy, the dog made a bow. The dame said, "Your servant." The dog said, "Bow wow." This wonderful dog was Dame Hubbard's delight. He could sing, he could dance, he could read, he could write. She gave him rich dainties whenever he fed, and erected a monument when he was dead. One, two, buckle my shoe. 1, 2, buckle my shoe. 3, 4, shut the door. 5, 6, pick up sticks. 7, 8, lay them straight. 9, 10, a good fat hen. 11, 12, dig and delve. 13, 14, a maid's a-courting. 15, 16, maids in the kitchen. 17, 18, maids a-waiting. 19, 20, my plate is empty. Sing a song of sixpence. Sing a song of sixpence, a pocket full of rye. 24 blackbirds baked in a pie. When the pie was opened, the birds began to sing. Was not that a dainty dish to set before the king? The king was in his counting house, counting out his money. The queen was in the parlor, eating bread and honey. The maid was in the garden, hanging out the clothes, when down came a blackbird and snipped off her nose. Dickory, dickory, dock. Dickory, dickory, dock. The mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck 1, and down he ran. Dickory, dickory, dock. Old Mother Goose. Old Mother Goose, when she wanted a wonder, would rise through the air on a very fine gander. Mother Goose had a house, 'twas built in a wood, where an owl at the door for sentinel stood. She had a son, Jack, a plain-looking lad. He was not very good, nor yet very bad. She sent him to market. A live goose he brought. "Here, mother," says he, "it will not go for naught." Jack's goose and her gander soon grew very fond. They both eat together and swim in one pond. Jack found one fine morning, as I have been told, his goose had laid him an egg of pure gold. Jack ran to his mother, the news for to tell. She called him a good boy and said it was well. The end. Old Mother Goose. I'm Norma Roos.